Hey, what is up, you guys? In today's video, we have another toy unboxing, and today we have the Jurassic World Hammond collection Tiger Velociraptor. I'm super excited to get this figure because the Tiger Velociraptor is a very awesome Velociraptor design. It's from The Lost World, which is really cool. But let's just dive right into this review. So first, let's go over the box. You have a nice, this is something that they did new with the Hammond collection line. It has like the True Effects. I guess this is like the True Effects line or something. But they changed up the corner right here. It used to have like the toy, but now it's like the actual like render. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be like the Jurassic Park 3 one, but it was just edited to be the Lost World one. You have Hammond collection, Velociraptor 8 Plus Mattel down there. Jurassic World at the top with the T-Rex. Those are actually raised, as you guys can kind of see. This side, just a continuation of the picture of the Velociraptor, the Hammond collection logo. And the other side has an image from the movie, which is when they're at the, oh, what's that called? Isn't it like the research facility place or something? Or like the, or is it like the village? I forget what it's called, but yeah, that's that. And then there's Hammond collection. Then you can pause the video to read that if you guys want. That's just kind of like the bio, I guess, for this figure. And then right down here, this is really weird. It says Jurassic World instead of the Lost World Jurassic Park, which is very weird because this isn't from Jurassic World. This is from the Lost World. Here is the back of the box. You just get some nice images of the raptor, which doesn't really look anything like the figure, as you guys can see right there. There's the other figures in the line, Stygimoloch and Troodon. Stygimoloch's cool, but I don't think I'm going to end up getting it. True Effects, premium details for enhanced realism. Cool, another Mattel logo. The Jurassic World logo again. Hammond collection Velociraptor in the same bio. So, I guess without further ado, let's just get this thing out of the box. I don't think I'm going to have to speed up the video, though, because this is a very... Oh, wait, and then here's the barcode if you guys want it. There's the barcode for you guys to take into your stores. Okay, so let's just get this thing out of the box. Alright guys, so here is the figure. Let me just adjust the camera down a little bit. There you guys go. Let's just clear this off. But here is the figure, and obviously you do have to assemble it because that's how all these like mini dinos work. So all you gotta do is just pop it in. Shouldn't be too hard. Yep, nope, there you go. It's in. And yeah guys, I think this figure is actually looking really good. Oh, let's go. My jaw actually kind of closes good, as you guys can see there. Because that has been a problem on this figure that I've been seeing, is that the jaw doesn't close properly. Mine closes pretty good. I mean, yeah, you can see like a little bit of the teeth right there, but that's fine. It's not going to bother me too much. But let's just get into the review. So basically the color scheme, it is just the Tiger Velociraptor from the Lost World. I'm pretty sure this is the male. But as you guys can see, it's orange, which is really awesome. That tail actually is a different orange color than the base body, as you guys can see. That's a little bit distracting, but that's just like if you like actually like look at it long enough. If you just kind of glance at it, it's just basically the same color. But then obviously you have the tiger stripes, which I guess they could have done a little bit better of a job, because they're kind of just like all there. It's kind of just like they just like painted the back black and then like scribbled it on there, but it looks fine. The fingernails are painted and the toe claws are painted. You also have the smaller feet. There's the Jurassic World logo down there. The underbelly is painted like a orangish white, which is pretty cool. And then the eyes, let's just get up there, are obviously the glass eyes, if it'll focus. As you guys can see there, the glass eyes. And I actually, in person, these glass eyes on this figure are actually really good in comparison to a lot of the other smaller figures. You can actually like see them really well. They reflect the light very good, as you guys can see right there. Yeah, it looks really awesome. Do love those glass eyes. Obviously, if we open up the mouth, you can see the tongue in there. It's got a mouth color. It's like a pink. as you guys can see. And then the teeth are like an off-white, which is looking very cool. Going over the sculpt. You can see some details in there. They're a little bit hard to see because of the tiger stripes, but you can see like the details, like the wrinkles and stuff. And then this tail, I'm pretty sure, yeah, you can see a lot of details there, but I'm pretty sure this is just ghost tail that's been painted to match the tiger velociraptor. So, yeah. And then the underbelly detail, it's looking really cool as well. I think there's a little bit of paint chipping right there. You guys can see that, so that's not good. I guess now that leads us into articulation now. So obviously the tail can move like that. It can swivel as well, but it's also a bendy wire, as you guys can see right there. So you can get a nice curve out of the tail. I think it works the best like near the back, like right here. But you can make that how you can pose it however you want. The legs can move just like this. It kind of has like a locking position right here, which I do like because the Hammond Collection Ghost that I got, its legs are a little bit loose, so I'm glad that this has like locking. The knees can bend, and then the feet can bend like that and like twist and rotate and stuff. It's the same on the other side, so I'm not gonna do that. Then the arms, they can swivel. As you guys can see, they can go out and go in. The elbow can go up, down. That's actually pretty good elbow bend right there, as you guys can see. That's like that's more than 90 degrees, which is awesome. Same thing with the other side. The neck, I've heard, is a little bit disappointing, so let's see, how far does it look down? But yeah, it has joints right there, but mine is a little bit stiff. I mean, I can kind of push it. That's about how far it can look up. It's a little stiff. And then that's about how far it can look down, which isn't exactly the best. But that's because they're using this new system where it's a bunch of ball joints. Like, you can swivel it and stuff. It can look to the side. I mean, it's still not as good as, like, the blue. And I'm pretty sure the Delta also has, like a hinge joint, which allows for a lot more articulation. I wish they would go back to that because I don't really like the range of movement on this. Let me just move that stuff out of the way. Because I don't really like the range of movement that you get out of this now. It's not exactly the best, but coming into here, obviously the mouth can move. And as I told you guys, the mouth on a lot of people's copies, it's giving people a lot of trouble, but as you guys can see, mine is actually pretty good. I've seen way worse copies of this figure with the jaw right there, where it's literally like that, which would be kind of annoying to have. So I'm glad that mine looks really good. But yeah, overall, I actually really like this figure. A lot of people are saying they didn't like it, but they're saying the head sculpt wasn't that good. I think this is actually the best raptor head sculpt we've ever gotten in the Hammond collection. So I think this figure is really good. But now let's just go on to some size comparisons, which I know you guys are going to want to see. Alright guys, so the first comparison, as you guys can see, is going to be with a standard mainline Velociraptor and obviously Ian Malcolm, because obviously this is from this Velociraptor's from the Lost World, so might as well have it next to Ian Malcolm. So there you guys can see that. Ian Malcolm is a little bit taller. I do like this sizing of this Velociraptor. It looks really awesome. And then there it is next to a mainline Raptor. Right there. And as you guys can see, the mainline Raptor is a little bit taller, I think, but that might just be because it's a little bit more upright. If I were to bring it down, then yeah, they're basically around the same height. But obviously this one has a lot better proportions in comparison to this Raptor. As you can see, it has a super short tail, big old feet. Moving on to the next size comparison. Alright guys, and these next comparisons are going to be with Delta and Ghost. And as you guys can see, let's just compare it to Ghost real quick. As you guys can see, Ghost is obviously bigger, which is accurate because the Atrociraptors are bigger than the Velociraptors in the movie. There's like a front shot of the two. Yep, Ghost is definitely a lot bigger. But now let's bring Delta in here to get a good size scaling. So, as you guys can see, Delta is a little bit tall right now, but that might just be because I have her in an upright position. So I would say that these guys are around the same height. Well, Delta might be a little bit bigger in terms of like bulkiness and stuff, because I'm pretty sure the Jurassic World Raptors are bigger than the Jurassic Park ones. So yeah, let's just move on to the next size comparison. Alright guys, and this next comparison is going to be with the Hammond Collection Carnotaurus, and as you guys can see, the Carnotaurus is definitely a lot bigger. I feel like you just kind of expected this. I'm probably not going to get the Giga out and compare it because you guys probably know how much bigger the Giga is going to be in comparison to this Raptor. But, yeah, as you guys can see, the Carnotaurus is a heck of a lot bigger than this Velociraptor. But let's just move on to the last size comparison. Okay, guys, and for this last size comparison, I thought it would be fun to compare it up against the Utah Raptor since this is another member of the Raptor I don't know what you'd call it, like species, I guess. But as you guys can see, the Utah Raptor is definitely a lot bigger. But as you guys can also see is that this looks a lot more toyish, and this looks a lot more like a collector's item, which is what this is definitely aiming for. But yeah, the Utah Raptor is a lot bigger than this Velociraptor. They also basically have like the same color scheme, like with the orange and like the brown. Well, this is black for the back, but this is brown. But this is a really cool comparison that I wanted to do. But yeah. Alright guys, and that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have not yet, make sure to please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell to turn on post notifications so you'll never miss another video. And let me know in the comments what you guys think of the Jurassic World Hammond Collection Tiger Velociraptor. This has been Erwin Goji 14 signing out. Bye guys. Thank you.